Coach Rod White of the Dillard Blue Devils, coming into his first full season at Dillard University. Coach, how you doing?
I'm well. How you doing today?
Good. You came out here today at the baseball bash to represent Dillard and everything else, and it was something else. Your story is interesting that you had to take over a program halfway through the season, but a lot of improvements in your team. Can you tell us about how the transition was and how it is going into this first full season?
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing, I looked at when coming in is getting the buy-in from the young men, right? We put together what I consider a very stellar coaching staff, very knowledgeable staff that we brought in. Bob Shelton, my associate head coach, Carl Nichols, associate head coach, Juan Palacios. We had Coach Malik Blaze, who's now just got popped by the Rays, so he's coaching with them. For us, it was more so getting the buy-in from the guys, right? And getting them to trust us. It was the biggest part of the process, and then getting them to buy into the process. And they did. They bought into it, and the results of it, we ended up, going 25 and 27 overall. When I got there, we were 6 and 21, so we went 19 and 6. So at the end of the day, I believe it's everything that all came together from the administration to Dr. Bell, our athletic director, his coaching staff, and those players coming together and just wanted it at the end of the day. So, yes.
And you knew you came into a situation that could have been maybe disastrous, but you really did what you had to do to really get the kids to focus and everything else. This season, now they seem like that they're really buying in as you as a coach now. How your team looks coming into this season?
I think we look pretty good. We look really good in my opinion. At the fall, like I said in some of the other reports, from over the reports that we did in the fall, into the fall rather, I was a little bit disappointed in some of the play. Right, I don't think everybody came back as focused as I wanted them to. So we went out, and during the break, we found some additional guys, some key components. We had some guys that transferred in from conference. There was a conference champions, Talladega, and they transferred in to us. One of the things they brought up is, wanting to get more development, and that was one of the things that we preached about in our program. So I think going into now with the guys that we brought in at the break, I think we really look good. I think we can put up some numbers. I think pitching is going to be stellar, keep us in ball games, and I think the bats can get hot. And when they get hot, you may see a bunch of balls flying this year.
You starting to bring in a lot more players. That's a real good thing, building the team. Now you have a JV team beside your other team. So that's a really good thing to really develop the program. How you could say about playing against some of the local teams, including Suno, including Xavier, and getting ready for a very good conference.
Yeah. So the HBCU-AC conference is going to be very tough this year. We did create the JV program as a part of the development piece. We wanted to bring in some younger guys, bring them into the program early, and just guide them up through the program, right, and let them grow through the program. All these guys, the freshman guys, they're not itching to jump out on the field just because they can play the game well. They want to learn the game, and they want to learn our process. So I think our development team is going to be very stellar as well. And those guys next year, like I said, we losing 17 seniors this year. The year following that, when you losing 20. So those guys they know, hey, I have time to come in and develop, and then I can be the dude the next year. And that's kind of where we are.
Rod White, the head coach of the Dillard Baseball Blue Devils. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.